Hey guys, so here's something a little different for you today. This is a Super Mario themed holiday advent calendar. They call it a countdown calendar up there. And I'm sure you've probably seen those advent calendars before. Usually they have like Christmas themed designs like Santa or elves or nutcrackers, like things like that on there. And this is a common thing that, at least in America, parents will buy their kids so that it's kind of like, ooh, every day you get like a piece of chocolate or some other prize that comes with, or they like, that comes for each and every day leading up to Christmas, starting in December. So in this case, we have 24 pieces of chocolate here, although some other advent calendars, like if you go to Germany, for example, where the whole tradition kind of started, they have different things like toys or decorative pieces that you can gift to someone, so it's not just chocolate. But I think the chocolate ones are the most common in America. Anyway, so today I figured why not go through, and we're gonna cheat a little bit. We're gonna go and open up all 24 of these in this video. So if you don't want to be spoiled onto which design corresponds to each day, then maybe you might want to wait till watching this video. But speaking of the time this video is coming out, if you're watching this at the time that I'm posting it, then yeah, it's a bit late to start doing this now because I'm going to be posting this just a few days before Christmas itself. But better late than never, right? So let's just start off with what we see on the front here. So they have, for each and every day, a different Mario character, which I find is pretty cool, except for number 12 up here. And you know, like, I could kind of understand if, what's it called? At first I thought this was actually number 24 because I was like, oh, maybe they just did the market of the characters for each day, and then for whatever reason they used the 24 for their marketing. But no, they only used 23 Mario characters, and for whatever reason number 12 specifically doesn't have a character. Instead, 24 is actually Mario, which kind of makes sense. Like, he's the one that you'd either want to put first or you'd want to put last. And while personally I would have put him first, it does kind of make sense to end off with the main character of the franchise, you know what I mean? The face that everybody knows. But yeah, I guess, why don't we just get started here? I will do some taste tests, although probably with just a few pieces, just to like judge the chocolate itself. Because like, if we go to the back here, let's see. Oh, my camera is not going to focus on it, I don't think. But there we go. The advent calendars that I usually get, I know someone who gets the chocolate advent calendars from Germany, so I usually get the ones with the German milk chocolate in it, although this is from Canada. So, I mean, we'll see how those compare. I've had enough of the German chocolate now to know what it tastes like without actually having it side by side. So yeah, we'll see. But as you can see here, this is also a officially licensed Nintendo product. One whole package is only 260 calories, so about as much as a Hershey bar. But there's a lot of sugar in this, so I expect that these chocolates are probably going to be very sweet. But while we're on the back, since I don't plan on coming back here, they did include this coloring activity, I guess you could do maybe once you're done with it, because I don't see why I'd want to cut out the top of the box unless you were already done with it. But you can cut these out, and they say, use crayons, paints, and glitter to decorate each ornament. Oh, wait a minute, so these are supposed to be Christmas ornaments. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. I have some actual Mario ornaments. Surprise, surprise, right? But I guess these are like a nifty way to get some ornaments out of this. You know, it's like a little more bang for your buck. You can tell this was designed for kids because you see the next step here. Next, ask an adult to help out or to help cut along the dotted lines. So yeah, this is meant for like really little kids. They don't even want these kids to be working with scissors on their own. And yeah, you just punch a hole out through the top here. You're probably just using a hole puncher, and then yeah, you got yourself 3 nifty ornaments. This is glossy paper though, so I don't know how good crayons would do with it. You'd probably be better off using a marker or paint or something. But anyway, enough of the cosmetics. Let's actually start unboxing this thing. So I'm gonna do them in order from 1 to 24, just because if we're gonna be cheating, we might as well cheat right. If that makes sense? I don't know. But anyway, with number 1, we have Toad here. And I'm just noticing this now. Every single character has a question mark block-like background on it. It's probably easiest to see with the chain chomp here, where it's got like the 4 bolts on the corners, although obviously there's no question mark there because the characters' faces are in the way. But that was a cool attention to detail here. So first off, we have Toad, and I'm assuming he's number 1 because he's the most common Mario entity. Bad idea to trim my nails beforehand. Okay, so we have a square here. My guess is this is going to be a question mark block. I'm going to try to take this out without opening. Oh, that came out pretty easy. It's a question mark block there. I better not hold on to those for too long because that chocolate is melting rather fast. All right, so we got Toad. Where are we at now? Number 2. Who's number 2? Where is number 2? Oh, Princess Peach. Really? She's number 2? I totally thought she would have been a little higher up on the rank there, but I guess better than Luigi being number 2? I'm kind of already ripping her face here. Another square. Please don't tell me this is just another question mark block. Oh, no. It's a mushroom. That's neat. All right, I'm gonna try putting these in order up there. Okay, so I wonder if all of these are going to be squares, but then they just have different imprinted designs on them. If so, that's a little lame. It would have been cool to see just like a solid chocolate mushroom. But I guess for efficiency's sake, maybe it's easier. I don't know. Well, number 3, we have a Hammer Bro. Let's see what the Hammer Bro's hiding. Oh my goodness. Why is this actually difficult to open? Okay, yeah, I think they're all just going to be squares. Alright, so we already got a star. That's kind of surprised. I totally thought Mario would have had the star. Alright, where's number 4? Wario number 4, okay. Yeah, these are literally all squares, and then they're just gonna do different things with them. Okay. So here now we have a fire flower. So we've got the 3 main power-ups already. Mushroom Star and Fire Flower with the question mark blocks. So I wonder what's gonna be next. Where's number 5? Number 5. Oh, I swear I saw it. Where'd it go? Oh, Yoshi. Okay. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe how difficult those are to open. Alright, so Yoshi has a coin. And where's number 6? Luigi is number 6? My gosh. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's just kind of disrespectful to him. Like, you got Mario on 24, like, okay, yeah, saving the best for last. But really, Luigi is not 23? Man. Literally in every way possible, he just gets overshadowed. Like, literally casting the shadow by other characters other than just Mario now, too. They must be doing this to him on purpose at this point, just because everyone's like, oh, Luigi's so overcast, he's so underrated. It's got to be intentional at this point. Okay, this is weird. Why did Luigi have a Yoshi egg and not Yoshi? It would have made a lot more sense for Yoshi to have the Yoshi egg. Number 7, we have a Goomba, and this is actually the same Goomba face that you see in Mario Party Superstars when you use the emotes. I think he's like, cut it out, or something like that. So, We're using the graphic there. What do we got? Really? There's duplicates? Wow. So we got another question mark block. Well, what's 8 gonna be then? Is 8 gonna be a mushroom? Alright, well, Boo is number 8. So let's see, I guess. Oh, come on. Just open up, please. Oh, man. Oh, come on. That's so lame. That was a mushroom, in case you couldn't tell. That is actually so lame. Why? And let me guess, number 9 is going to be a star? Ah, who'da thunk? Number 10 is going to be a fire flower. Making a wild assumption here. Number 10 is Koopa. I don't think I've ever seen this type of sprite for Koopa, though. It's interesting. You see like almost like a front view of him running away. Yep, fire flower. Like, of all the different power-ups you could have chosen, I mean, yeah, it's solid choices for the power-ups that they chose, but really, you had the opportunity to do 24 unique things, and yet so far, after 6, we're starting to duplicate. I hope that Mario is going to be different, but let me guess, he's probably going to have a Yoshi egg in there, because that was the 6th one. So, alright, where we just did number 10, so where is number 11? Or rather, who is number 11? Daisy's number 11. Okay, right below Peach. Alright, that one opened pretty easy. Yep, just a coin. Number 12. Oh yeah, that's the 24 here. I still don't get why they decided to use their marketing thing for number 12. Maybe because 24 divided by 2 is 12. That doesn't even make logical sense to put it there for that reason. But let me guess, we got a star in here. Oh wait, no, that's the Yoshi egg, my bad. Every 6 is the Yoshi egg. Alright. So number 13, Waluigi's number 13. They do that to him because the stereotype that 13 is an unlucky number, and they just hate Waluigi so much, they're like, you know what, we're gonna make him number 13. That's probably exactly what it was. And we're gonna have a question mark block. I knew it. Where is number 14? Chain Chomp. Mushroom. 15 is a Spiny. Star. 16 is Birdo. Fire Flower. 17 is Cheep Cheep. Coin. And 18 is a Blooper. Were those all enemies? I think so, because 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, yeah. Well, Waluigi never was, I think, officially an enemy character. He's just evil Luigi. But yeah, technically, all the ones, like this whole set here is going to be enemies. And we got Blooper hiding a Yoshi egg, just as expected. And right next to 18, very creatively hidden, 19, Rosalina. Question mark block. Yep. 20 is Piranha Plant with a mushroom. Nailed it. 21 is Lakitu with a star. 22 is Bowser. Finally got Bowser. Makes sense to put him near the end because, you know, he is like the main antagonist of Mario. Fire Flower. 23 is Donkey Kong. My guess that as to why they made him 23 specifically, because he was the original antagonist of Mario. So they were just like, you know what? We're going to put him right before Mario. Because he was the original bad guy. And Donkey Kong's going to have a coin. Yup. So I really hope for our last one, Mario, that he doesn't have a Yoshi egg. For number 24, the last day before Christmas, will they do something different, or will it just be a 4th Yoshi egg? Gosh, it actually took off the cardboard below him too. And we just got another Yoshi egg. Okay. Gotta admit, I'm actually very disappointed by this. Every other advent calendar that I've ever had, and this includes the ones that I got from Germany and not from Germany, that have all been chocolate advent calendars like this one, have had different designs for each and every day. And not only did they have different designs for each day, but the shapes were not the same when you opened them up. You know, it wasn't just a square every day, like this one is going to be. It was an actual shape. Like when you open all of these up at the end, you're not just going to see a bunch of squares. You'd see different shapes to, you know, to show you what, like all the different things that they put in there and that you've eaten over that time. But here, it's literally just a bunch of boxes. There's nothing really special about that. So, yeah, this honestly is pretty lame. That he just did the same 6 things 4 times. I get why they might have done it just because of cost savings and whatnot, but come on. That's just really, really lame. And I know that it doesn't save that much money, like per unit, we'll say. Because the advent calendars that I was getting, like even the one that I got from Germany, I paid $4 for. $4 American dollars for the one that I got in Germany. That was imported. And you're telling me that something that I got from Europe is way more advanced than what this is, and I guarantee that this cost more than $4. I personally didn't buy it. This was a gift to me. To the person who gave it to me wanted me to review it. It was not a sponsored thing or anything. Like I didn't get this from Nintendo, but a family member of mine was like, "Hey, I got these. Why don't you make a video about them?" So I'm like, "All right, cool." And yeah, honestly, this was a bit disappointing. And this obviously is not the fault of the person who gave this to me. They didn't know. But if you want something very creative and, in my opinion, more fun for each day, I honestly wouldn't recommend getting this for your kids. Unless they're like really into Mario and they won't care if it's the same thing over and over again, then, you know, you could do it because technically it is a different character for each day, minus the 24 up there. 24 is not a Mario character, Nintendo. You should know this. But, yeah. But before we completely end this, and before I just keep trashing this, trash talking this advent calendar, let's try the chocolate. Let's see if it's any good. Try Fire Flower first. Oh my gosh, that's sweet. Yeah, that is way sweeter than I think any other advent calendar I've ever had. Don't get me wrong, it's fine chocolate, but it tastes just like, I don't want to say it tastes like a Hershey bar because it doesn't. Hershey bars are a little sweeter. But that's probably the best comparison I can make. Or, actually, you know what? No. I'd say these more closely resemble the Nestle milk chocolate chips. I don't want to say these resemble the semi-sweet because these do have like the creaminess of the milk chocolate. But they're just very, very sweet. So I'm sure if you got this for your kids, they'd enjoy it. And if you just want like a nice sweet treat every day for yourself and you don't really care about the design, then yeah, sure, this is fine. Nothing outstanding though. If I were to give this chocolate a rating out of 10, I'd probably give it a solid 7. It passes. It's not bad chocolate. I've had bad chocolate, and this is not bad chocolate. But there's nothing that's blowing my mind. Nothing that's wowing me about this. If that makes any sense. All right, I'm done stuffing my face with chocolate. So overall, this is a pretty neat Nintendo collectible thing. Obviously, I wouldn't buy one of these and keep it on your shelf because I don't trust that this chocolate is going to be very shelf-stable. But at the end of the day, it could be a cool thing for someone who is just really, really into Mario as like a nice little gift to them and to help them celebrate the holidays. But if they're going to care about different designs of the chocolate, or if that's something they're used to in other advent calendars, like that's something that I'm used to, then yeah, it's going to be a little disappointing. Nothing outrageously bad, but just a little disappointing. And I feel like that there was just a little too much cost cutting here, perhaps not even enough fanfare, because this really bothers me. This really does. And you know, like I said, I could have understood if maybe they made this number 24 because, you know, it's got the big 24 on it and it's like, it's special because it's even going off the page. It's like, ooh, you finally made it. You know, you're working your way all the way there. And then on the last day, you open up the special 24 door because it's December 24th and tomorrow's Christmas. But instead, it's just kind of in the middle there where they could have put another character if they just put the marketing for the 24 milk chocolates elsewhere on the package instead of as one of the doors itself. Perhaps that's a very nitpicky thing, but it is something that I noticed and honestly that I'm not a fan of with this product. So would I ever see myself buying this again? No, I just straight up would not. It's a fun thing to get maybe once, maybe every few years or whatever. And perhaps they do have other versions of this, or they're planning on making other versions down the line that might improve or have a little more fanfare, maybe with some slightly different designs. But overall, in my opinion, there really isn't a whole lot special about this other than the fact that each day, other than 12, has a special Mario character on there. But otherwise, yeah. Like I said, nothing very special about this. Especially since they just got lazy with the chocolate. That's my biggest gripe with this, is that they don't have 24 different pieces of chocolate. They could have done that. There were different parts. Like, I could understand maybe duplicating each one once. So like you have 12 different pieces and then you do that again so that there's 2 of every piece. But 4, it's a bit excessive. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe it helped you or dissuaded you from thinking of buying one of these. But anyway, thanks for sticking around, guys. Happy holidays and stay cool, everybody.